Back again with the Arx140. It's the last video, the finishing touches video. So I have done everything that I wanted to do. I set the relief so I can put the cover back on this. And I cleaned up all the frets, lowered this fret, and straightened out the nut and lowered the action at the nut so that my G wouldn't be sharp when I play a G chord or a G note here, or any of these strings will be sharp closest to the nut. I gotta find my, there it is, over there, my dealio here. Now keep in mind these videos are essentially for people that are new to taking care of their own guitar. I share some tips like this one here. When you put screws in anywhere, you want to leave, you don't want to tighten up any screws till you have all the screws in. So the first screw I'll tighten up is going to be the last screw I put in, and then I'll go around and tighten up the rest of them. That's so that it doesn't become tightened down and you have to loosen it up again because it's misaligned or something. And when putting the screws into wood, never torque them down really tight because you don't want to strip out the wood. So another note, since I did do a set the intonation on this guitar, you never want to move the saddle while the string has tension on it. You want to loosen up the string, because if you move the saddle and there's tension on it, you can end up stripping out the adjustment screw for the saddle. So I will say that every time I do a setup that includes intonation. So now that I have this on, I can go ahead and do the very last thing, and that is the nut slot lubricant here. And there's a trick to that too, believe it or not, and I'm going to show you what it is. First I got to get a chunk of tape off of here, because I want to demonstrate exactly why it is that I do what I do. I'll put this piece of tape, it doesn't need to be that big, just rip off a little piece. I want to demonstrate something here, and that's it. Obviously, to get the nut lubricant in there, you have to loosen the string, and if you can see that that thing moving, the little flag I put here, it tells me that my best option to put lubricant in there is to put it right on, oops, the screwdriver's trying to run away, over there. Put it right on the leading edge. You just need a little bit in there. Hopefully you can see that. I put it right on the leading edge. Let me zoom in. I have it right here on the leading edge of the nut, so that when I put the string back on, it's on the leading edge of it there. And when I tighten it up, the string, it's going to pull the lubricant into the slot. So you can see this thing moving, and it moves just about the length of the nut there, but I don't want to put the nut lubricant further back, because if I do, then it's going to drag it all out into here, and what I want to accomplish here is getting the nut juice into there. So then you can take and clean up any excess that you have in there. I can show how to do that too, but basically what you do is you take a paper towel and you can run it up against the nut, and it can go like this underneath the strings so that you get all the nut juice off of there. I'm not going to drag you through doing every string. We'll do those off camera. but that's basically what it's all about. So that's about it for this guitar. I will be taking a peek next at my builder guitar, the guitar that I built, and going over some of the features on that, and I'll probably be changing the strings on it, most likely, because I do have a set to put on it, and it's been a while, so we will look at that next. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.